All right, no time to explain, gang. Welcome back for another video. Happy Thursday, KingXeph here. We're continuing our 25th anniversary box opening. So, of course, the last one was Spell Ruler, and today it's Pharaoh's Servant, which is probably of the five. I would probably say we would go number one is Legacy of Blue Eyes. Number two might be Pharaoh's Servant or Invasion of Chaos. I think they go back and forth between the number two and the number three spot in terms of popularity. And really, the only big reason why Pharaoh's Servant I think is the most popular is because it has Jinzo in it, which Jinzo is a card on the list that I do need. I don't have a single secret rare from this set, so whichever one I pull from this box will be added to the binder immediately. But also, as with the previous Spell Ruler video and unboxing, I'm missing roughly, well, I was missing roughly around the same number of cards before I cracked the box open. I think if I'm staring at this list correctly, it's around 20 cards, I think. Most of them being, of course, the supers and the ultras. A couple commons and rare, so hopefully you pull those in this box and basically annihilate the common and rare category of this card for the binder. We will get one of the two secret rares, so I pray it's Jinzo. Imperial Order is fine, but come on now, it's Jinzo. Everybody wants Jinzo because Jinzo is that dude. So hopefully pull Jinzo out of here. And that way we can see, I'll post later on how many cards are missing out of this set. I think the last one was about 12 or 9 cards out of Spell Ruler that we're missing now. And then we'll see what happens with this one and see how many we're missing on that side before we move on to Invasion of Chaos next week, which that box is in. So I can go ahead and crack that open for you guys as soon as possible. In the meantime, before we get this thing going, I just wanted to give you guys a thank you because a lot of views have been racked up on the channel. Apparently, it looks like you guys are liking some of the old school box opening videos, so I appreciate your feedback, your likes, your views, and your comments. Continue to do that. If you're new here, welcome. Give us a subscribe, hit that like button or that dislike button, and hit the bell so when we do new videos, you'll be abreast of them because there's a lot of new Yu-Gi-Oh! Content coming out on the way. You know, we still have the Legendary Duelist set that comes out not this coming week, but the next week. The 10s come out at the first week of September, if my mind serves me correctly. Then there's Age of Overlords, another structure deck. The Rarity Collection in November. Lorcana drops in August, which we'll be doing videos on that as well. And a bunch of other content that we have planned for you guys outside of our weekly streams. And a lot of other stuff coming on. So if you would like to see that content, you want to join us, please hit that subscribe button. Also, when we hit 500 subscribers, which we're about 65 people away from, we'll do our very first giveaway. And if you guys would also like a bonus Yu-Gi-Oh! Slice giveaway, you guys can put that in the comments and we can try to make that happen. So without further ado, once again, thank you for all the views and the love. We appreciate it. Keep racking that stuff up and keep helping us to provide content that you guys like to see, as well as allow us to have the fun that we have on the channel. So in the meantime, let's get this ball rolling. Don't want to take up too much time, and let's get this box cracked open. So we have Pharaoh's Servant, and my knife has mysteriously disappeared. So I'm gonna have to probably, you know what, let's see, do I have a pen or something that I can crack this thing open with? I don't want to do too much damage to this box. I probably just drew inside of it, but the box will be on display. And worst comes to worst, if I damage this box, I can just buy another one because, you know, this is a reprint set, so it's not like I won't be able to get it again. This isn't the original. If it was the original, I might be keeping it wrapped, even though I would love to have the cards in my collection, the first eds and all that other stuff, and possibly grade them. I don't have the money to spend thousands of dollars on a booster box with no guaranteed pull ratios and all that other fun stuff. That'd have been something I should have did when I was a kid, but also, like many of you guys, in reality, you know, when you're a kid, you're having fun, you're playing the card games, you're playing on the playground, recess or whatever, or you just have the cards out and about. You may not have them in sleeves and all that fun stuff. I had a couple of my cards in sleeves, and upon further looking at the collection, I realized I really didn't have that many first ed cards to begin with. Most of my first ed cards came when I got older and was buying newer sets. So it would have been nice to keep that stuff in a better condition, so that way it would probably be worth something, but it is what it is. I'm older now and I know better, so anything that has value, of course, I put in sleeves and all that other stuff to potentially grade and keep in a binder to make it look cool. But regardless, let's see first pack. Now, let's see if we pull an ultra rare of the first pack, because apparently I believe it was in Legacy of Blue Eyes and Spell Ruler. The very first pack we opened had an ultra rare in it. So let's see what we got out of here. We have, of course, Enchanted Javelin, Gradius, Science Soldier, Souls of the Forgotten, Dimension Hole, which is our first rare, and Numerous Healer, Deep Sea Warrior, the Regulation of the Tribe, and Bites Shoes. I almost couldn't speak. So no ultra rare in this pack. I guess I shuffled it a little too well this time, which is good. We're on the hunt for ultra rares, but at the same time, you know, having a good shuffle of the packs is wonderful. Darkfire Soldier number 2, Solomon's Law Book, Ground Collapse, very dangerous. Of course, this was like the original Kashtira, blocking 2 of your opponent's zones as long as it's on the board. You played 2 of these, they only had 1 monster zone. That's a wrap. In old school Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. Attack and Receive, Hayabusa Knight, Flying Kamakiri number 2, Armored Glass, Kishitai, and then Skull Mariner. I am not looking at this list to see what the commons are. I think Darkfire number 1 is the first common I see in this list. I probably just pulled him, so I'll look at that later. I care more about the ultras and everything else in between. 7 completed, a Bandit Keith card. Steel Grotto number 2, Spike Ball, Thousand Eyes Idol, which you would need for Thousand Eye Restrict, which is also in here. Shift, which I do need. And Bubonic Vermin. What was it? I think was it Bubonic Vermin is like Nimble Manga, but I think the difference is you don't gain life points when it dies. At flip, you can special 1 Bubonic Vermin from the deck, face down defense position, and shuffle your deck. So when it's just flipped, you summon another one. Infinite Dismissal, Respect Play, and Mr. Volcano. Next pack. So no super rares, no ultra rares, no secret rares. So Invasion of the Dark Sleep, 3-headed Ghetto, another Ground Collapse, Overdrive. I need to double check if that's actually banned still. Well, if it's banned or not, because if it's not banned, I might do something with it. Shadow Grave is something I needed. I'm going to put him over here. Bombardment Beetle, Endokia Kaiba, Oni Tank T34, shout out to Oni the band, and then Winged Weaver. Next pack. Yeah, we're starting this one off slow. This is going to be a slow burn. So we have Solomon's Law Book, Invasion of the Dark Sleep, Dark Bat, followed by Light Force Sword. I don't see it in the list at a glance. I'm going to move it over here. Followed by our first ultra rare, Beast of Talwar. I already have this card. Ugh! First ultra, and I already have it in the binder. Unfortunately, so it looks like one of the ultras in here is going to be a bust. RIP. But it's okay. It was not the secret yet. There's still room. If we can pull Thousand Eye Restrict, that'll make up for it. If not, I'll be very, very sad, which I'm probably going to be sad regardless because I'm not going to be able to get everything. Spike Ball, Type 0 Magic Crusher, Prohibition. I actually use this card quite frequently. Or at least I use it a lot back in the day. And then I use it more or less as a scapegoat nowadays. It's one of those old cards in the back of my mind that I know that if I play it to make somebody angry, an old friend of ours, we were playing, I think, what was it, Legacy of the Duelist. He thought he was slick with his deck building. I played that and stopped him from fusion summoning, which he needed to do in the deck, and it completely turned his deck off and he lost, which was kind of funny. Reign of Mercy, Dark Bat. Sorry, I can't even read this from the camera. Mitch Zero, followed by another Armored Glass, the All-Seeing White Tiger, Darkfire Soldier number 1. So I'm going to put him over here because he's one of the cards I did need. And then Respect Play. As I said, so I just took a quick glance at the list. I say, yeah, he was in the list. I think Skull Mariner, it looks like he's the other common in here. And then I see a couple rares in here that I just cannot see well. Chanted Javelin, Invitation of the Dark Sleep. I'm pulling in the same cards. Overdrive, Souls of the Forgotten, Monster Recovery, Earthshaker, I'm going to say Ground, Deep Sea Warrior, Light of Intervention, and Drill Bug. Pulling on, still no signs of a super rare. One of the ultra rares has been pulled. Card that we already had, sadly. 7 completed, DNA Surgery, another card that I used a lot back in the day, which is still kind of viable to this day. What does this change? The type of monster or the attributes? The monster type. Change the monster type of everything on the field. Attack and Receive, Time Seal, skip the draw phase of your opponent. I'm pretty sure this is, I don't know if this is banned anymore or not. Gotta double check. Another Prohibition, and Nobleman of Crossout is our first super rare. And I don't see this on the list, therefore I think I have this card already as well. So we are not looking good in the foil category. Sky Scout, aka Harpy's brother. I do actually have an unlimited copy of this card that still says Harpy's brother on it, so I'm trying to keep it. I think it's in really good condition too from the last time I looked at it in my old school stuff, so I'm gonna try to keep it that way, considering the fact that they changed his name since a Harpy can't be a boy, but we all know it's Harpy's brother. We just know it. Gift of the Mystical Elf. Driving Snow, Burning Land, Time Seal, another Mishizuri, Numerous Healer, the All-Seeing White Tiger, Gamble, and Oni Tank number T34. I'm seeing a lot of duplicates in this. I didn't even see how many commons are. Well, I think this set has like roughly the same amount of Spell Ruler, around about 105, I think it had. Yeah, I think it's 100. Yeah, since the last card is Imperial Order, it would be 104, because generally the first and last card of the set are your secret rares. So card number 0 is the first secret rare, and then the last card of the set is the other secret rare. So there's 104 cards in this set. Dark Firestone number 2, DNA Surgery, Science Soldier, Gust, Hayabusa Knight, Sword Hunter, Bonic Vermin, Solemn's Wishes, pretty good life point gainer for cards that draw, and then another Dark Firestone number 1. So, all right, we're about halfway through this box. Nothing exciting. Like I said, this is going to be a slow burn. Cold Wave, very dangerous card. Shadow of Eyes, a my card. Burning Land, Mythic Probe, Morphine Jar number 2, which I'm pretty sure I have already. Grave Robber is our other secret, or other super. I think I have Grave Robber already as well. I don't see his name on the list. This box is going to be a bust. It's going to be the first box that was a bust. We hit some gold mines in the other ones. Not that many. I think the most we hit out of was out of Legacy of Blue Eyes. I think that was probably the best box out of all of them. But so far, all the foils I'm pulling out of here I have already. Sad face. Cyber Falcon. Shadow of Eyes, can't read. Inspection. I don't see that card on here, but Twin-Headed Fire Dragon. Magic Drain. I definitely needed that. Major Riot. Another Bubonic Vermin. The Eye of Truth. Mr. Volcano. Well, we're getting some rares. There weren't that many rares that I needed, but at least we're getting those. Alrighty. Okay, moving on. I think we have about 8 packs left. Three-Headed Grotto. Steel Ogre. World Suppression. Mystic Probe. Nobleman of Extermination. Don't see it in the list. Island Turtle. Armored Glass. The Eye of Truth. And then Solemn's Wishes. Alrighty. Let's keep it moving. Last 8 or 9 packs. So this is the bottom half of the box. Looks like, of course, we're saving the secret rare for last, apparently. So Enchanted Javelin, 7 complete. Ground Collapse. Burning Land. Monster Recovery. Insect Imitation. Can't speak. Bombardment Beetle. The Regulation of the Tribe. And then the 4-star Ladybug of Doom. Moving on. Yeah, I think I shuffled these a little too well. I'm like there's no break in between. It's just like, hey, you're just getting nothing but rares. Everything is going to be at the bottom. Enchanted Javelin, Gorochi Kawasawa. I know that sounded like a tongue twister, and I butchered that name. Rain of Mercy, another Inspection, the Shadow Grave, another Insect Intimidation, followed by the Light of Intervention, the Eye of Truth, and the Island Turtle. Moving on. I feel like I probably should have bought 2 boxes of this one, because this is so far just looking like a dud. Minor of Goblin Official, Sky Falcon, Type 0 Magic Crusher, Science Soldier, another Dimension Hole, and Dori Kaiba, Flame Champion, Bite Shoes, and Kishra Tai. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is pack 7, so we have 7 left. Well, 6 after this. All right, Gradius. Come on, let's see some gold here. Steel Grotto number 2, Twin-Headed Fire Dragon, Spike Ball, Skull Invitation, Major Riot, the All-Seeing White Tiger, Drill Bug, and Respect Play. Okay, last 6. Come on, Thousand's Eyes Restrict, and Jinzo. We can do this, come on. We can manifest this. Solemn's Law Book, Cold Wave, Gust, Twin-Headed Fire Dragon, Gravity Bind. Do I have Gravity Bind? I might already. Bombardment Beetle, Insect Barrier, Weevil's Jerk card. Last 5. So these last couple of packs have to have nothing but hollows in them. These last couple of packs have to have hollows in them. Because I pulled 3. So yeah, I think we're 4, 3. Yeah, these last couple of packs have to have all the hollows in them. All right. Driving Snow, Kurigawa, Mystic Probe, Rain of Mercy, another Gravity Bind, Limiter Removal. He is on the list. I do need Limiter Removal. So that's 1 super rare that is being knocked off the list. Thank goodness. I was going to be very upset if it was another one I had already. was gonna have to start crying, just sad face. I'm like, no, we have these cards already. I just pulled too well out of the Legacy Legendary Collection. All right, Gradius, Shadow of Eyes, Dark Bat, World Suppressor, Appropriate, and Parasite Parasite. I have 3 of these. I have 3 of these. Damn it. Okay, Sword Hunter, Major Riot, and Windweaver. All right, it's up to the Ultra and the Secret right now. Come on, Thousands Eyes Restrict. Come on, Jinzo. Come on, just one of those 2. Or both, please. Minor Goblin Official. Cold Wave. Thousands Eye Idol. World Suppressor. Shift. Ground Shaker. Flying Kamakiri. Gamble, and Dark Fire. So these last 2 packs, one has the Secret. One hopefully has an Ultra. No, this pack doesn't want to open, so there you go. I'm like, you're hiding something. Come on, guys, we can do this. Minor Goblin Official, 3-Headed Grotto, Time Seal, Skull Invitation, and Buster Blader. I'm not mad at this. I'm really not. Pulling Buster Blader is great. I already have Buster Blader. I have pulled only 1 holo out of this pack that I don't have. Damn it. Having another Buster Blader is nice though, but I already have it. Every holo in this box I already have. All right, it's all up to you, last pack. Jinzo, please. Please be Jinzo. I love you. This is dramatic. This was to the very last pack of the set. Please make me happy and at least be Jinzo. No matter what, I don't have either one of the secret rares, but just please be Jinzo. Please be Jinzo. Gift of the Mystical Elf. Inspection. Thousands Eye Idol. Force Requisition. Jinzo! Yes! Oh, thank God, Jinzo. I'm just like, please don't be purple. If this card was purple, I knew it was Imperial Order. Oh, thank God, Jinzo. Thank you. You saved this box. I was going to be very upset. Oh, thank God. And of course, this new Secret Rare Jinzo looks pretty. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank God. You saved this box because, man, I was going to be very upset. Very, very upset at this box of just basically doing nothing to this list and hurting everything about it. I'm still so bummed out, though. It's just the fact that everything I have, for the exception of Jinzo, I already have Buster Blader. I have 2 of these, now 3. Limited Roofer I didn't have, so that's fine. And then my rares, but Grave Robber and Open the Crossout I already have, and so a Beast of Tal War. So I'm kind of disappointed. But that's just the way the game works. That's the luck of the draw. And, you know, that's also what happens when you kind of pull everything early. So I'm bummed out, but it looks like I still did pull all of the rares that I'm missing and all of the commons I'm missing. So at least that part got knocked out, leaving once again the 1 secret, the supers, and the ultra rares missing from the binder. So I'm getting closer and we'll see how that happens. I kind of want to buy another box of this and try my luck a second time. Even if I don't pull Imperial Order, like just to get some other supers and ultras, hopefully. I'll think about it. I know, I think my local store has a sales on booster boxes. I think they're giving 20 or 25% off if I buy 2. So I might buy, well, depending on how Invasion of Chaos goes. If Invasion of Chaos goes poorly, I might buy 1 more Pharaoh Servant and 1 more Invasion of Chaos and open it up on the channel. That will be to be determined right now, especially with a bunch of new stuff coming out that might get put on hold. But in the meantime, if you did like this video, if you did like some of the cards that we pulled, I know if you guys watch this and the Jinzo fanatics, you're going to be happy I pulled Jinzo. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, give us a subscribe, give us a dislike, hit that bell, do what you can, tell us what you're thinking, tell us some of the cards that you were looking to possibly see out here, tell if you like any cards I pulled out of here, what are some of your favorites. and just give us your opinion. We do like hearing from you guys. We do like taking your opinions into consideration, especially if they're good or and very possible, to give you guys the content that you guys would like to see, as well as have some fun in the meantime. But go ahead and do that. Let's get up that subscriber count to 500 so we can do our first giveaway. In the meantime, this is KingXeph here. I'll see you guys next week for Invasion of Chaos. No time to explain. I'm out.